good. Let's see what that looks like.
Puppies were sure having a good time in those little pools.
Oh, really? Did they all get in?
They did.
They did.
All get in.
I think. I don't know. Maybe I know.
Oh, did Clark end up getting in?
He did.
Oh, I missed that part.
Bailey. Have we got the, yeah, we got it. Oh, that's enough. We'll have to raise it up, but she can get, you want to get a drink first? Get a drink first, Rayleigh. That's a very good idea. We need to raise it up.
Do you have water?
I don't know. I don't know. I had water.
Hey, you can come around. Come around. This is open, you silly.
There's a basket. Where's that basket? Here, this morning. What? No, you didn't get the basket. Bailey didn't get the basket. You gotta get the basket. Bailey, oh look. Now see what you got. She doesn't want to do this with puppies here because it, they might knock her over. Pick it up, basket. Basket, quick! Bailey, get the basket. Come on, you can do that. Get the basket. What is this one chewing on? Good girl. That's a good girl. She's very good. This one's got something large in her mouth. Could you pick that one up, please?
Hey, come here. Come here.
Oh, God.
Hey, stop it. This way.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, what's this? Look at I have. You have the whole basket on your foot. Come on. Come on, babes. Come on. There you go. Keep going.
Lord.
Keep going. No. Come on. Okay.
There we go. This stuff is not packed. So it's messier. Here we go. Okay, we got it. Now, I think the only thing I minus is Kleenex. You can clean up. Whoa! I got one Kleenex.
One. You want me to go grab a box?
We need another box somewhere along the line.
Okay.
I got dirty. Here, they can have that. Okay, I did that. I did that. Clean the book, I haven't cleaned it yet. Okay. What did I do? I have the camera, and I have the... Are you ready?
I am.
We have a blue envelope. And they have a Kleenex box to play with. That's the best thing in the whole world, the Kleenex box. My good news of the day is that Purina is asked me if I was ready for another donation. And so I, of course, said yes. So they were they almost missed the fact that I need another bunch of food because they were so interested in the fact that I said that Miss Purina had given us a hand. She's playing us an arm. You didn't notice that?
No.
I said, Miss Purina has been very nice to give us a hand. She's playing us an arm. If God wanted me to touch my toes, he would have made them on my knees. That's about right. That's about right. Put that over there. This has been chewed by dogs. That doesn't look terribly chewed. The oatmeal managed. There we go. There we go. Hey, it's time we started getting spirit sticks. It is. It is. See, I started. Look. See? And here's one. It hasn't got anything on it yet.
It's got a red nose.
It's got a red nose, but I'm working on it. You've had it. Okay. You can go to bed now, Bailey. Huh. Hmm. Okay. Just another inquiry for, oh dear, a long way away. I don't know. We are, that goes over in the car door. We're really kind of beginning to insist that people who've applied for a dog have got to come here and spend some time here so we get to see what we need to have the dog do for them. In the meantime, they can volunteer. Because it doesn't do to say, I really want a dog to help me get out more. Well, here's your first opportunity, get up here. It's a nice place to sit around and drink coffee and iced tea and things. I can't get this one open.
Would you like me to try?
No!
No.
I'll do it.
Persistent.
I'm persistent. I'm a lot of things. Persistent's one of them. Huh. Okay. There we go. There we go. Ah, got it. Got it. There. You can have that one. Here, Carlene, everyone's service dog. I just wanted to add my support for the very hard last few months for Crazy Acres. Firstly, the long, hard, cold winter, the illness that took the lives of two of them. Spring will be better. With new puppies coming, well, that's another whole problem, but we have service dogs coming along, and they are coming. I've sent my donation by PayPal to help pay the vet bills. That's cute.
Guess where this is from?
Australia.
Yes.
Is it? Says a koala bear. That's why I said that.
We, our teacher is into giving a science fact every day.
Yeah?
And the latest one was they had a bunch of flying spiders fall out of the sky.
Ooh.
And we didn't know it at the time, but I saw the picture on the computer, and I was like, I thought it was snow, but it was white spider webs, the silk, all over the place. Yeah.
Australia has weird things happen.
Yeah.
They really do.
One time they had flying fish,
Yeah.
flying snakes.
10 chicken bricks. All I can say is a horrible couple weeks for you guys, and it's all over. Back to business. Please pick up 10 winning chicken brick numbers for him. Him. Ken. Him. Okay. I have to have his address.
Yep. How many? 10?
10. 10. Put that in there. Put that in here. We've got to get the white paper going. I keep telling you that. You haven't done it yet.
Did you start doing the quick picks with the numbers?
No. We should do that. I've been busy.
Yeah.
I also was up all night long. I think I got to sleep between maybe 3 and 4. They're throwing things. Look out.
Is everything okay in there?
Yeah, just taking the cans for a ride.
Okay. Yes, I think I slept from 3 to 4. And that's when she had the baby. Didn't make it.
No.
Anyway,
So there was only one?
there was only one. When you do an ultrasound, you come in with a probe. Here's a probe. You know, and there's a baby here, and he's running around here looking at this probe, and he sees it this way, and then when he goes over here and tips it a little bit, it looks like it's over here, and then maybe goes this way, and that's why he saw 3, but it wasn't 3. no more. What, you want to go outside? You want to go out and pig?
You wanna go out? Come on, baby.
Bailey, go
come.
on outside and pig.
Here we come.
Ugh. Okay. Oh. Well, I had a big pile of sand delivered today that I had to deal with. Not sand, stone dust. And I got a lot of it spread, but I have a lot of respect for the guys that ran those bulldozers because I couldn't flatten it out too well. I have to work on it tomorrow. Okay, here we have. There's that Zionsville. We run into Zionsville a lot, don't we? Seems like I'm always sending food pickers. We're always using them, that's for sure. It's Scotty. Ginny. Okay, Ginny. Very nice. Food pickers. These are different than the other food pickers. There's two different kinds. One has a plain and one has food. That's pretty. Okay. 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 Oh, goody. Oh, goody, goody. We need these. Vet wrap. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Oh, go away. Wonderful, wonderful. Vet wrap. More vet wrap. More vet wrap.
Who's it from?
I don't know. I'm working on it. I don't know.
Oh, knockoff, of course.
Yes, of course. 20% off. Vet wrap. Tina. Tina sent us vet wrap.
Tina Shaw?
That's correct. How many Tinas do we have? We have one more, don't we?
Yeah.
That's very difficult. Makes things very difficult.
Are you guys tired? You should be tired.
Hi, Bailey.
Bailey's back. Hi, Bailey.
You didn't miss anything, Bales.
I don't think we have anything for supper.
No.
Well, there's cheese and noodles. What is that called? Macaroni and cheese. That I got.
Cheese and noodles. What's that called?
That's close. Come on now. Sister. Karen Olson sent us this bunch of stuff.
Carrot.
Linda. Service dog project. There is no sound? Okay, I'll try. Bye. There's no sound. There's no sound. I just turned it all the way off and all the way on again. And I hear sound here. There's
Yeah, I have sound.
I have sound. It's not loud, but I have sound. Maybe with my new hearing aids, I'm not speaking as loudly as possible.
That's what people are saying.
Yeah, right. Well, that's not true. And they're also saying it's because it's behind me. Ah, boys.
It was there before and you had great.
I know. It's neurotic. We have a neurotic microphone. I can't do nothing. Karen Olson.
You're trapped now, girl. You're trapped with the kids.
Well, I don't know what to do about it. I did all I can do. Pretend we don't have a microphone anyway. This is Karen Olson. Did you get that?
I did. I wrote Karen down.
And we have you can have that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And we have vet wrap, another vet wrap. That's a good thing. We need vet wrap. And Swifter Sweeper. Oh, my word.
You want me to take the Swiffer?
Huh? Huh? Who got married? There you go. What I was thinking is that it might be, oh, there she is. We didn't lose her after all. I thought maybe they could use a box.
Oh.
Ready?
So close. Opie, you're trapped now.
Yeah, put the box on the floor. There, whoa. Head first in the box.
Face plant. What? Now can you jump back over there? Oh, really?
They did give me a funny little thing to put in with the microphone, which I...
I'll play with that after I get business up.
Opie doesn't look mad, don't you, old boy? Opie takes the look.
Amber and kindergartners. Oh, another Colorado kindergarten episode. Another... There we go. Something's happening now. Wow. I bet they got sound now. I bet they're saying they got sound. Ouch! See? You got sound now. Ask and ye shall receive.
I just watched myself come out of the sea.
Be careful what you ask for.
That's right. That's right. We got sound. It's hard for everybody to get work in the same direction here now. Here we go. Here we go. Dear Carlene and Service Dog Project, this is the last box of poo pickers from the kindergarten class.
Oh.
They don't understand why they can't do this in first grade, too. Well, tell them they can. Thank you for the opportunity to let even the littles do something meaningful to help. They've come together as a group having a class project to work on together. Isn't that wonderful? I can hear that now. Can you hear that now? I better turn it down before we start getting feedback. There we go. I will begin again in the fall with my new group of littles. Service dogs and partners are included in my lessons about communities and all that live and work in them. Thank you for it sounds wonderful, for sharing your work with the littles so they can learn about service dogs and proper management when meeting one. Love and hugs from her wonderful littles.
Oh, that's very sweet.
Amber, CO, is my camera person's name.
Very sweet.
Seacrest Elementary, Arvada, Colorado? Is that right? Well, wasn't that nice? That's very nice. I'm glad they made us poo pickers. They keep everybody busy.
Oh,
we
you
have-
got
We have
drawings? Oh,
we have things to put up on the refrigerator down in the tea tent. Would you take care of that, please? Hey! keep her awake. These are good ones. Look at that.
Wow,
They're all packaged with bags and all.
wow.
We need these in my car again. My car seems to be out of them. So
Make that happen.
if you could make that happen, that would be wonderful.
Sure we can.
I don't know where you got the coffee.
Oh, it's not hot, it's water.
Oh.
You want coffee?
No, I just like to complain.
Oh. Well, you're welcome, I'd be happy to get you some.
No. I'm ready.
Question time?
It's question time. You got this? I'll get my feet up here. There we go. It's very high. There. Okay, next problem.
They'll show up in a 2 minutes delay.
Oh,
They
the-
always wait until we say questions
oh,
before
okay.
they start asking questions.
Well, they don't know whether we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
How many times have we not done it?
A lot less than we have done it, I would assume.
Ooh. We have not done it a lot less than we have done it.
No, we have done it a lot less
Huh?
than we have.
We have done it,
You do it more than you don't.
Yeah, that.
we do, huh?
You do it more than you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she was putting it in the negative, though.
There were several negatives in there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
There was more than
Well, it's algebra, kid. I've been telling you, 2 negatives make a positive. That's not impossible, right? Made it possible. Pure algebra. Go ahead.
What did you bring back? The sound is so sudden.
What did I do? I just prayed. I just spoke to the gods.
And they listened to Carlene.
And
They
his
may not
name is,
listen to other
his
people,
name is
but-
Jonathan. No, it's not Jonathan. It's John. Jon.
What's Tim do?
Tim is the hardware guy. John diddles with it. Yeah, and I do have a piece that I have not put in yet. I have to confess.
Is it maybe because the wire was too close to the strip?
No. For it to come on that strong, he played with it.
Oh, okay.
Remember when we had the, when we could control the sound on the
Yeah.
nursery camera? I could change it from 0 to 100. And when I first started it, all I did was putting it in the 0s and 1s and 2s. I really didn't know what I was. And all of a sudden they told me to put it on 30. And that's what it went, you know. And I think that's what happened. I think he just adjusted it in the hinterlands.
Who is next for pups and with who?
Well, we have this problem with Mariah. She's dripping something. She's dripping something. So I have a feeling, you were the one that blotted her last time, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
And you came up with a bunch of blood. I think that was from the fight with Opal.
I don't think so. There was no. When I looked, there were no scratches back there. I looked for scratches to make sure. I
Well,
99.9%.
she's dripping
sure.
now. That doesn't make any sense at all.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Well, let's hope.
And the whole time, the dogs weren't interested in her. If she'd been in heat, Bentley would have been a lot more demonstrative. I mean, he was kind of saying hello through the fence, but not his usual buoyant self.
Charming sound.
So right now we are dripping again. I hope she's in heat. We're going to pay real attention to it this time.
And who would be your first,
Walter,
Walter?
and then get the old guy back.
He makes good babies.
What old guy?
The Harlequin,
Okay. Marley.
Marley. It might not have been his fault if she wasn't an 8.
Will Noelle be retired?
I don't know. I really don't know. She's not one of my best producers, that's for sure. I mean, she's had such small litters anyway.
They're nice pups, though.
They are very nice pups.
Do Danes like to swim?
No. Nope. They wade around in it a little bit, but they don't. We had one swimmer. Purple. You didn't know Purple.
I didn't know.
Guess what color she was? Merle.
She's a color.
She was a nice dog. She, as a puppy, she did a commercial that was on during the Super Bowl.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I had to have her run across Boston Common, dragging a leash, and she was. I think she was smaller than these guys right here.
Wow.
So I took the whole litter. I made a leash out of a ribbon, so it would fly in the breezes.
Oh, cute.
And I put a collar on her loosely, so we'd get out of it. And then I picked her up, or I had somebody else pick her up out of the litter, because I had it, mother and all the rest of her siblings, and they took her way across Boston Common.
Oh, smart.
So the whole time she's looking over there, you know. And they said, roll it. And I said, put her down. And they put her down, and she ran. And the leash was flying. And the guy said, it's wonderful to see an animal person that can pull it off the first time. And I thought, accidents do happen. But it's tough to do those commercials when you have these $1 million cameras staring down your throat, you know. You've had a dog that's, sit, stay. Yes, you've done that for 4 years. You get in there and say, sit and stay. And says, no. No. Or then the director says, I think I'd rather have him do something else.
No.
That happened to me once. The dog was supposed to come in and sit down and bark. And so I had the dog all prepared to come in and sit down and bark. Did it perfectly once, and the director said, I think I'd rather have him lick him in the face.
Oh.
And that was a problem.
Did you train him not?
Is this the guy who runs through
They
this?
ran through the center. I wasn't going to tell the rest of that story because I don't know where the sound is on. But Ed Bigley Jr.
Oh, I know who that is.
Yep, the glasses.
Yeah. Yep.
The scene called for him to go up, knock on a door, and a guy came out, hit him in the chin. He's to fall back into the trash. A bum comes along and steals his pants, and the dog comes in, sits down, and barks. That was the whole scene.
Okay.
And I was the dog, of course. So we did that part, didn't we? Okay, I want him to lick him in the face, so I get out my little bag of goodies, and I had some liver paste in there. So I put some liver paste on the side of his face. And he said, what are you doing? I said, I'm just putting some liver. I just got the word liver out. And he was a vegetarian. He didn't want meat touching his skin. He jumped up and he ran through downtown Boston, and he was in his underwear because the bum had already stolen his pants. That was not a good day.
That's carrying things a bit too far.
Yes. Well, the bigger the actors are, the more cooperative they are. They would never pull something like that. Jack Nicholson. I don't care whether you fill my shoe with liver, whatever it takes to get the dog to do it. And that was his attitude. Just, it's a job, let's get it done, So, at any rate, that's my story for the night. I'm going to bed.
There must be more questions.
Mm-hmm. What were you saying about Luna? We couldn't hear you.
I don't know.
I don't remember anything about Luna.
No. I think it was purple that we were talking about.
That popped up before, purple. But I don't know. Any update about the pups in North Carolina?
Nothing. I have a feeling it's dead. I have a feeling it was a friend of hers that had the autistic kids that wanted me to provide the, can't do it. I just don't approve of tying a kid to a dog.
No.
Can't do it.
Can't do a quick pro quo like that.
Nope.
Will Marley be available again?
Oh yeah. They they only live like 3 or 4 miles from here. They're down by Al's sub sandwich place,
Ah,
up on that hill, behind the center. Can everybody hear now?
yes.
Oh, okay.
What do you guys use for heartworm?
Ivermectin.
Say that slower.
Ivermectin.
Ivermectin.
I use cattle ivermectin.
Oh.
Because it's $50 a bottle of, I don't know, the bottle's about that big. We only have to give our dogs 3 drops, 1/3 of 1 cc per month. And I'm not going to spend it on that other stuff.
Smart.
This bottle is like $50. And it lasts me for 2 or 3 years.
That's great.
It's in the icebox. And then they sent me an extra one by mistake, so I've got 2 bottles like this big.
How long do they last?
These bottles?
Yes.
Those 2 bottles are going to outlive me. And I asked Merck, you know, if there was an expiration date. Merck makes it. And they said, no, it'd be good for years. So
Good.
you just take the calculation of how many milligrams per pound, and you figure it out.
Did you put your boots away for the summer?
No. No, these were my slippers, because I was wandering around Megan's house.
Ah.
And I didn't want to have my boots up, you know, clomping about.
Why are the pups wearing vet wrap?
They're not wearing them. But we use it for, like, ears, a torn ear. We used it, you go around.
Oh. I've never seen you use it.
No, no. That's the last thing I used it for, and I used a lot of it. It was Mariah. Doesn't she got a torn ear now? I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay.
I think Opal split her ear.
I'll put out a few wax in.
Yes,
you
we're
did.
talking about you.
Fat dog. The fat dog.
Pretty baby. Are there any food treats you would like?
For me? I'd like to find a whipped cream that was not fattening.
Yes.
'Cause I got to get off that. I've gained weight ever since I bought that damn cake.
Well.
That cake was wonderful, but I put on 4 pounds. I am
Can you get
heavier.
a smaller cake?
Huh?
Can you get a smaller cake?
I could, but I'd eat. I just kept right at it. I really like sugar. It's terrible. I'm addicted to it. I don't know. There's no ways about it. So I'm going to go on diet now. So no, I don't need any treats.
People are. They just wanted to hear you to hear this statement. The CPs are spoiled by the SDP project staff and cam ops.
Okay.
If Mariah is dripping red, how long before she can start dating?
About 9 days. She's so screwball that I'm just gonna. I may have to do the blood test bit with her, because you can do a blood test and look for the LH surge. It's a hormonal thing to figure out when to breed them. But you know, usually the dogs tell you. I've never bothered to spend the money on it because my dogs have always been very good at it.
Yeah.
You know, they'll tell you.
Do you need to be concerned about the white dogs being out in the sun?
They all have access to indoors and shade. If they get out in the sun, that's kind of their problem. No, it's not the white dogs. It would be the black
Black
dogs.
ones, yeah.
Black ones get much hotter. Come on, where's your physics there? Right? You put 2 pieces of paper outside, one black and one white, and put your hand on it, the black one will be hotter.
Is there any way you
She
can?
just said yes just to get rid of me. Did you notice that?
No, I knew that.
You knew that? Oh,
I
I'm
did.
sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Is there any way you can rent a stud for the next dog and Heath?
I don't know of one. The trouble is that the American stud dogs they're these tall basketball player types.
And you want them more like Bentley,
Yeah,
shorter and.
right. Now, how Bentley managed to have some of the puppies he had last
I know.
night, I don't know. He's got some awful big, but they are heavy boned.
Yeah.
They're not like the show dogs are very light boned and with great arched necks. Yeah, we need something sturdy, like Fatso there.
When will Sheila come to visit?
I don't know. Hopefully she's looking for a house. I don't know what she is. I had an email from her today, but
Oh, good. I didn't realize she was looking for a house. I thought she had kept one up here.
Huh?
I thought Sheila had kept a house up here, but no.
No.
Oh.
No, she's living in her mother's house with her children.
Ah, okay.
And that's not considered a home, I
No,
don't
it's not.
believe.
Sure.
And then she's got the Winnebago or whatever it is,
Oh, okay.
with 5 dogs.
Yeah. Not special needs
So
dogs.
she said she has enough problems to deal with without taking on any of ours.
I just noticed Opal has a paw print near her. Right there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That's it.
it does.
Paw print. Did you say you had received your hearing aids?
Did I have to what? I have them. I have them on now.
So you did receive them.
I did receive them, yes.
Did they
Poor,
work?
poor woman. Well, the first time I went down, I just had lunch, and me and that nap time, and I was very sleepy, and I'm sitting there with these things on my head, and it's dark in the room, and I've got this button I'm supposed to push when I can hear it, and I was doing pretty well for a while, but then I just kind of dozed off, so then she picks up my thumb and shakes a little bit, says, "You awake?" "Oh, okay." I said, "Wake up again." So we went through all that for a while. Then I go down there today. Now I've been up all night. Now I've got every right to be sleepy. And I really am a little groggy now. So I think she thinks I drink. I don't know what she thinks. But she kept trying to explain, this is your right ear.
Oh.
You put this in your right ear. It has a red button. Oh, okay, lady. It was really pretty funny. I was very glad to get out of there.
They say hi.
Oh, hi back.
How did you get those puppies down to be so quiet in there? You got the magic touch.
Yeah. What does the sign say below the sign that says "Beware of your owner"?
What does the sign say?
Oh.
This one?
Yeah.
Old age and treachery will always overcome youth and skill. I don't know who put that up there. Pam must have.
I must have.
Must have
It
done
was me.
She must have done it.
Why was there only one puppy for Noelle when George said there was 3?
I explained that already. This ultrasound, the ultrasound, you stand there and you tip this probe thing and around, you're just kind of rubbing the dog's belly and looking around. But you can see it's the same puppy 3 different ways.
Oh.
It's never been accurate. The part that was interesting, now you're going to pay attention.
I am.
You go pay attention. Okay. The part that's interesting is the ultrasound is, if the yes with ultrasound, it's a yes. If there's a puppy, if they see a puppy in there, if they say no, you still don't know, because they could have missed it, right? So the other alternative is an X-ray. Now in an X-ray, if a yes is a yes, yes. And a no is much more inclined to be correct. I don't have any faith in a no out of an ultrasound. But an X-ray that says none, that's pretty accurate. The problem is, an X-ray is just an X-ray of the puppy. You can't tell whether it's alive or not. If you do an ultrasound first, you can see the heartbeat, if it's alive. So we go down there with her and we don't know whether we have any puppies in. Now, which do we do first? Because if it had been, you know, you have to think about that one. She opted to do the x-ray first and she was right. There was nothing in it. But if we'd had a puppy in there, she would then have had to go back to the ultrasound to see whether it was alive, whether it had a heartbeat. Logic problems like that always come up, you know? Pure math type stuff.
It's not an exact science.
She was wondering about the white one's eyes in the sun.
Well, they don't like it, they go in the shade. You know, I can't hold their paw. And they do, they've always got a way out.
Yep.
They've got shade out there and they can always go in.
Since Noelle did give birth to a pup, I assume her milk still comes in. Is there anything that needs to be done to relieve her from
No.
the pressure of...
No, the thing that should be done if we had an awful lot of time and not much else to do, we could have milked her. Because that's the colostrum that you want a young puppy to have. And if you ever had a litter of puppies and you lost the mother, then you would hope to have colostrum banked in your freezer. But we didn't do it. we'd all had it by then.
Yeah.
No, it'll dry up by itself.
If a dog is on prednisone, do they burn easier?
Oh, I don't know. I don't got any dogs up there, you know. Do I? No, of course not.
Google it.
Did Mary Jo move back or is she just visiting?
Just visiting.
Where you live? You're Saratoga, right?
Saratoga.
Where in Saratoga?
Right in town, on
In town.
Circular Street.
Huh.
We're a few blocks up from
Bought a house? You rent a house? You
rent an apartment.
rent an apartment? You like it up there?
I do. It's
Why?
Saratoga's a great town, and the track in the summer is a lot of fun. And
August it is, right?
now it goes the last week of July through Labor Day, so they made it a little bit longer.
Really?
For money. Yeah, it's a pretty place.
Is Chicken Sadie still there?
Hattie's.
Hattie?
Hattie. Yes.
Chicken Hattie?
Yep.
See how lovely I am? You didn't need to know that.
And a great place.
She sells fried chicken. And she has great fried chicken.
She has great fried chicken.
And she has a great big skirt.
Yes.
And underneath that big skirt, I think she's probably thin because they're all $1 bills underneath that skirt. Blue. Oh, yes, it's a cash business.
Is Noelle home with Megan?
If Megan got home, last I knew her flight was delayed.
Oh, that's frustrating.
That's, you know, I lost track of the whole deal.
Would Marley's sperm be cause for only one pup?
Marley was not involved in this puppy production.
Who was Noelle's partner?
Yellow. No, it was the fact she only produced one egg. The fact that he produced the one puppy means he's fine. Have you ever looked at sperm on the microscope? Were you ever in on that deal?
No.
Well, you know, you look through the microscope and you got this little, it's practically black with these things going all over the place. If you've kept them warm in your armpit.
Poor Bud. Poor Bud.
Have you heard that story?
No.
No, well, we collected some one day, and we had to keep it warm because we were trying to get up here to the microscope, and we could, you know, and so the only way to keep it warm was in somebody's armpit. You know, I don't know, a plastic bag. I don't know what it was.
Why did you do it?
Well, I wanted to see whether the sperm was live.
Ooh, smart.
Yeah. Or if they had two heads, or
Oh.
were running into each other, or something like that. No, they're you know, practically covered with meat. There's a lot of them. Millions.
That's it.
That's it. Okay, I can go to bed now?
Oh, I know a question that they'll ask once we turn the microphone off. What's for dinner?
I don't know. I had a very nice hamburger for lunch. I don't know what's for dinner.
I'll look.
I know that there's that cheese and noodles.
What's that called?
Cheese and noodles.
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. But I've had some of that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner already, and I don't really want any more. I can't have eaten that whole piece of hamburger. I bet that may still be in there. She's a wide body. That's our wide body model.
You are a wide body girl.
Alright.
She ought to be in heat too. She and Mariah, the two of them.
Cause she's not handled her, has she?
No, the two of them.
How old is she?
4.
Oh.
Bentley's.
Oh, okay. Well, sweetheart, you gotta get cracking. That biological clock.
I know. Well, it's not her fault. I don't ask Walters.
And the artificial insemination didn't take?
Didn't take yet. I've never had an artificial insemination work,
Really?
and I've never had a natural breeding fail.
Well,
So there. I'm going to shut off the microphone now.
Yes.
Yes.
goodbye. Good night.
Bye, CPs.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, I'm not going to shut it off yet. I'm going to put this little piece back in. They sent me this piece. I don't know who sent it, actually. Let me rephrase that. I got this piece of stuff in the mail. And the only reason I think it goes to the microphone is it's got the same end on it. I discussed that in a Daily Doggy not too long ago about the male and the female ends on things. And this thing has a typical, it's got the same male end that the microphone has. So it must be something to take out the buzz. Well, how am I going to put this on there? How am I going to do that? Because it's hanging in midair. Oh, doesn't fit there. They're throwing things in the kitchen again.
Tell me if I can help. Otherwise, I'm gonna stay out of your way.
Well, the only place we can put it maybe is up the place that Laura couldn't find it already anyway. There is a junction way up the top of that.
I left for just a minute.
The top of that window. Way up there. Good heavens.
I'm heading out. Hi, good night, guys.
You're following this cord.
There's a junction right here.
Okay, so you're going to put this in there.
All right.
Okay? I'm going to take it apart and put that in. All right, so in other words, we should have sound again. Aha! Buzz went away.
Is there sound?
Have I got any sound now? Come on. Come on, guys. No buzz. Loud buzz, no sound. All right, so in other words, we should have sound again. In other words, we should have sound again. Huh? Buzz went away. Huh? Buzz went away.
Oh, that sounds good.
Have I got any sound now? Have I got any sound now? Come on, guys. Come on. Come on, guys. I guess we have sound. No buzz. Sound is good. Okay, so, in other words, that funny box that somebody sent me did bad things. All right, so in other words, we should have sound again. In other words, we should have sound again. I'll put this in the funny little box that it came in. I don't know who sent it. I don't know who sent it to me either. Sound is good. I'll put it over there. The only thing I was going on is it's got the same. In other words, that funny box that somebody sent me did bad things. Are you going to shut off your noise over there?
I am.
I'm going to shut the whole thing off.
Would you like to hear what's for dinner?
What's for dinner?
So, you have some options.